secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Dimmy, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today we have a very rare athletic finisher build that is extremely comp, but before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, as like the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your note again for my daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. Okay, so with this build, we are going to be going power forward. We're going 6'6", 261 pounds with a 7'2" wingspan, which is basically already maxed out. Okay, so that's all we're looking at there. Now, when it comes to the physicals, what we're gonna be doing is going 80 on the speed. You know how I am about at least trying to hit 80 on builds that are smaller at the power forward position, and then we're gonna go 71 on our agility. Okay, then on our strength, we're gonna go all the way up to 91. You will use 2 cap breakers here to get your strong handles on legend. So remember that you will use 2 cap breakers here. Then we're gonna go 80 on our vert. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. Pretty standard, nothing really crazy about this power forward build. I mean, like, you know, maybe more speed than what people might have, but at the end of the day, this is going to be pretty standard. Okay, now when it comes to the finishing, all right, athletic finisher type build, we want to go 84 on the close shot. Then we're going to go 80 on our driving layup. This right here is going to give us that Giannis, not the Giannis layup package, the I'm drawing a blank here. Austin Reeves layup package, which is going to be really huge. To me, that's the best layup package in the game outside Devin Booker. Then we're going to go 84, like I said, with that close shot. That's going to give us the paint prodigy on silver. Any type of finishing build, you want to make sure you have the ability to hit your shot, your standing shots around the basket. Now, we're going to go 90 on the driving dunk, and then we're going to use 3 cap breakers here to get our posterizer to go, okay? If you've been watching my Sigma build or you've been watching my gameplay videos, you see how like having gold posterizer to me is more than enough, especially when you have either of those slash and takeovers. It's not necessary. Like, you're perfectly fine with the gold. And then we're gonna go up to 72 on the standing dunk to get this rise up on bronze. Again, standing dunks are really good this year. Obviously this is not gonna be a pro stick standing dunk type of ordeal, but still being under the basket, having the ability to hit square is going to be huge. And then of course, let's not sleep on Aerial Wizard on Hall of Fame. The ability to just make sure you can catch your lobs is going to be critical here. And then we're going to go 87 on our post control. Now, the reason why I added post control to this build is because it just gives you the opportunity with that strength. Look at this. You get post powerhouse and post up poet on gold. It's just like post control isn't expensive, it's very cheap, and it just allows you to be able to get in a situation to where if you have a weaker defender on you, you can drop step them or you can post spin them. And I think that this right here is what a lot of people just ignore. Like, they just make a build that doesn't have any post control, when in reality, you sit back and think how many times you get an offensive rebound and you're like, dude, you know, if I had the ability to drop step them or post spin them, that would have been huge right now. Okay, hook shot specialist is on silver. This would be a candidate for a max +1. I feel like gold hook shot specialist is really good this year. So again, if you are working in the post, take that into consideration. Okay, now we're going 75 on the mid-range shot, and then we're going 76 on the 3-point shot, but use 2 cap breakers here to get your 3-point shot to a 78, which again will give you the set shot specialist. And this right here will be a huge candidate also for a max +1 to get your set shot specialist on gold. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Again, this build will have the ability to shoot. Gold set shot specialist is really strong. All right, so if you're just trying to recap, you use 2 cap breakers on your strength, you use 3 cap breakers on your driving dunk, that's 5. Then you start using your level 40 cap breakers, so then you use 2 cap breakers here to get you to a 78, okay? Then in our free throw, we'll go all the way up to an 86. All right, nothing special there. I mean, obviously this build will be really fun in the rec. Then we're gonna go 75 on the pass accuracy to get that break starter on silver. And then this is where things get really fun, because we're going 81 on the ball handle, right? 81 ball handle is all you need. Why? Because you will get that 93 strengths. You will get strong handles on legend. Excuse me. So you have legend strong handles, and then you'll have a very insane 80 speed with balls. So not only will you be able to get Zach LaVine, you can get Devin Booker dribble style if you wanted to. I tried to be able to get to 84, but I just wasn't able to get to 84 to maintain the rebounding. Okay, so that's the only thing. But you could do that if you wanted to. It will change the name though, and that's where I'm just like, yeah. Now we're gonna go 74 on the interior defense, and then we're gonna go 74 on the perimeter defense. Okay, as you saw with my bronze badges when I did my junkyard guard build, my Sigma build, I've been a huge fan of making sure you just get bronze badges and that's it on the defensive side, especially if you play a lot of rec, because there's so much help in the rec that you don't need to go crazy on your defense, and also in the park, right? You just don't need to go crazy on your defense unless you're doing a 1v1 or 2v2. Like, to me, it just doesn't make sense this year with defense already being as strong as it is and people not being able to shoot. It's like, why go roadkill on your defense when you don't need it, right? So again, that's what we're going to do. Again, as I said, if it's not the hook specialist for tier 2 max 1, then it definitely be the move on force on gold, right? So you can just take that in consideration. Then we're going to go 60 on the steal. This is just to get into those passing lanes, the interceptor. Once again, this is the animation badge. So in order to get any type of interceptions, you need to have this badge, okay? And then we're going to go 78 on the block. This is just to get the high flyer to 9 on silver, and you will have that paint patroller on bronze also. So this is what's really fun about this build, is that it actually plays really good defense. And I don't want anybody in the comment section, oh, this build trash, it don't have defense. You don't need it, man. Like, let's relax. Just relax. The bronze badge is gonna be good. And like I've been saying, it ain't the build, it's the person utilizing the build, okay? So if you're in the comment section saying the build's trash, no, look in the mirror, you're trash, right? The build is strong. Like, I go crazy with this build. All right, now you see right here, you get rebound chaser on gold, box out on gold, and you get pogo stick on gold. Okay, now again, rebound chaser for a tier 1, you can use your max +1 here to get this rebound chaser in the Hall of Fame. If you're okay with set shot special and silver, then I definitely recommend getting your rebound chaser in the Hall of Fame. It's just really up to you. You're a 6'6" power forward, so I will be honest with you, most of the time in the rec, you will be put at the small forward position. It's very going to be far and few at 6'6" that you'll be put at the center position, or you will probably, I guess I say, flip a coin, power forward, small forward type of deal, right? But that's what's really good about this, is that you don't have to be concerned about being at the center position, even though this will be fun, because the 92 defensive rebound with Hall of Fame rebound chaser with an 80 vert, you'll be getting a lot of rebounds, and it should be fun. Especially, like, I would love to see this build at the playing center, but it won't be a lot. Okay, now again, this is where, you know, it's really gonna come down to how you want to play. But I want to point out two things that are really going to be really fun. Okay, one is going to be the driver. Now, the driver is the one I use a lot in my videos. 89 ball handle with a 98 driving dunk with the post machine takeover. If you're good at pro stick shooting, pro stick dunking like I am, this is just going to be an absolute cheat code. You will be dunking at a high risk. If you don't believe me, just watch my Sigma build in the rec. It goes absolutely crazy with how many dunks you can get. Ever since 2K did the update, I would say that if you don't have gold posterizer, if you have silver and bronze, you will see the challenges, but for the most part, it's not that bad this year after the update. The next one's gonna be glass gunner. Now, this is gonna be something that I will, some people, if you want that 99 defensive rebound, that 88 offensive with that 84 3 ball with the sharpshooting takeover, then this will be another fun one, okay? But again, it's really about your play style here. Obviously, with a build that has legend strong handles with an 80 ball handle, you probably don't want to be a corner center with this build, right? You probably want to go with the driver, but it's really up to you. And then, of course, let's go ahead and take a look at some ones that I think that would also make this build, different, but it's still gonna be fun. One is gonna be barbecue chicken, right? Close shot, post control, strength. This is if you're working around the basket. I think that's gonna be really fun. Obviously, the Dr. Dunking Sting. This doesn't do anything with your drive, with your ability to dribble. And you might be like, well, I don't need that. You got legend strong handles. So then this right here will focus on the driving dunk and your standing dunk and your vert. Okay, so that's gonna be a big one. And then of course the last one is going to be, where is it at? Horse. Offensive rebound, defensive rebound, invert. Okay, this is just if you just straight up just try. I mean, again, if you're talking, like I said, I'm just ranking the ones I think it'll be great, right? But yeah, these are the ones that you want to look at. Okay. So really, if I had to rank them, it would be driver, glass gunner, barbecue chicken, and then horse. Okay. But yeah, this build is going to be really, really fun. An athletic finisher, and then as you're going to see right here, very rare build that is going to be extremely fun and comp, as you know, as I continue this series. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this right here. Board hunting rim attacker is just absolutely insane. But y'all let me know in the comment section what you think about the build. What would you change differently? But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with the Banger Man E&O. When I say back soon with the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.